Hey guys, so welcome to my first ever YouTube video. First ever. This is my first ever YouTube video. I don't even know how to start. How should I even... Hey guys, so welcome to my first ever YouTube video. If you don't know me already, my name is Nicole, otherwise known as bynic0le on my social media, and this is my first ever YouTube video. Also gonna be answering some of your questions that you sent to me on Instagram, just about like makeup, life, goals, everything basically. So if you want to see how I created this look and you also want to get to know me a little bit better, please keep watching. So I'm going to be showing you what products that I'm using and all that kind of good stuff, tips, everything to help you out. I know all of you are obsessed with literally my base routine, so I'm going to basically just do that and maybe a little bit of an eye look as well. I mean, you've already seen the look that I've done, obviously you've already seen it, but I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know about the future, do you know what I mean? So first of all, I'm going to go in with my favourite primer, which is my Urban Decay All Nighter Primer. This is like the best primer in the whole entire world, literally. It's so good. It keeps your makeup on all day, and especially with the All Nighter setting spray as well. Amazing combo. So I obviously asked you guys to send in some questions. So the first question is, what is my favourite pair of lashes? Which to that, unfortunately, I don't have an answer for. I actually don't, because I don't know. I don't have a favourite pair of lashes, basically, long story short. If I was going to pick, I would probably say Kitty Lash style Lily. That lash is so nice, especially if you like a lash that's like longer on the ends, like a cat eye lash. I personally love that style of lash. If you like a lash like that, then definitely. And it just is so nice. It's such a nice lash, but every time I try to buy it, it's out of stock. That shows that it's a nice lash, right? But to be honest, I don't really have one. I like Doll Beauty Ariana, which is a very different lash to Kitty Lash Lily. I honestly don't actually have one. I'm also just going to put on a little bit of my Lottie London. This is Illuminating Coconut Primer. It's so nice. It smells really nice. It just like illuminates your skin, obviously, so I'm going to just put a little bit of that on like my high points. First, I'm going to draw on my brows. I usually use the Bperfect Indistructi'brow. It looks like this. It's just like a soap brow. It's from Bperfect. You can use my code bynic0le20 to get 20% off your first order with them, to give it a little bit of a swirl, you know. Just going to push it straight through my brows. The next question is why your nose looks so perfect, which I have always been really insecure about my nose, but if you don't already know, I have had filler in my nose, so that's why my nose looks perfect, if you will. My good friend Chantel, she's called Chantel Aesthetics on Instagram, does like my filler. She did my nose filler for me. That piece of hair is so annoying. All in my business, do you know what I mean? So yeah, Chantel did my nose filler for me, and honestly, nose filler was definitely the best thing I ever did. It makes my confidence, it's all the way up here now, and I really hate my nose before, but now I don't actually, I like my nose, but I mean there's still room for improvement, do you know what I mean? I feel like I just want a nose job. For now, filler will do, I suppose. Now I'm just going to take this Morphe Brow Definer pencil in shade Hazelnut. I don't usually use brow definers at all. I usually use pomades, but since Morphe sent me this, I actually really like it. It makes my brows look like a nice colour. It doesn't make them look too drawn on. I don't really like my brows to look like drawn on, if you will. So the difference is like so subtle, but I just think this just looks so nice and like natural. I mean, I don't know about natural, but you know. I'm just going to conceal underneath my brows just with the Helene double base concealer. This concealer is so good. I'm so glad that I actually discovered this, because it's insane. It's one of the best concealers I've ever used. A squeezy tube and not an applicator, so it's like sanitary, which is good. Sanitary. The next question is your professional kit faves. Well, if you know me, you will know that I do a lot of drugstore makeup. Like my kit, I would say, is probably like 80% drugstore makeup, because when I first started out in makeup, I spent about £600, I think it was, when I was like 16. well actually my dad spent £600, not me, on like high-end, really expensive kind of makeup brands, getting like the right shades, like different skin shades, because obviously at the time before I started being a makeup artist I only had like my skin shade obviously. And I remember I bought like 5 or 6 Fenty foundations. Fenty had only just came out, it was like 2018, and I was like, I really liked the Fenty foundation and I really wanted to use it as my client foundation, which looking back now was really stupid because the Fenty matte foundation is not good on all skin types. But I'm completely going off track here. I buy mostly drugstore now, so I like Maybelline Fit Me foundation. L'Oreal True Match foundation is so good, literally so amazing. Mercier translucent setting powder. I also really like the Fit Me powders, so there's like a translucent and then there's like the darker ones. They are actually for like just powders, but I like 250 and 350 for bronzers. They're really nice. The whole Maybelline Fit Me collection, if you haven't tried it, try it because it's literally so good. Fit Me concealers, I like them to obviously highlight, but I also like them to cream contour as well. Fit Me 50, so nice. Doll Beauty lipsticks, 100%. Peaches and cream lip glosses, the Doll Beauty highlighters. That is like my kit must-haves, 100% need, must-have, have to have it. Oh, and my Bperfect brow soap as well. I will never not have this now, it's so good. So I'm going to move on to foundation next. I'm going to use my L'Oreal True Match, which I've literally just spoken about. Absolutely love this. This is the perfect tan shade. Oh, this is empty. I'll have another one. I'm going to use this one instead. The next question, while I'm just putting on my foundation, is what is your dream or ultimate career goals? So, oh my god, in a backward way, I'm so glad lockdown happened. Before lockdown, I wasn't growing my Instagram. My focus wasn't to grow Instagram. My focus was to just build a clientele. And by the end of 2020, which it's obviously already been, I really wanted to become a full-time makeup teacher. But obviously, Rona ruined that, you know what I mean? Rona was just like, finally figured out what I want to do in my life. So my long-term career goal is to do this full-time, like to do YouTube, content creating. But during lockdown I accidentally grew a following. I didn't do it on purpose. I wasn't trying to gain followers. I was just doing makeup because I love it. Now I've realised this is what I want to do all the time. Like, I've fallen back in love with doing my own makeup, which before lockdown I literally hated doing my own makeup, but now I'm like, I want to do it every day literally. So yeah, that's like my long-term goal. I also, before the first lockdown, really my goal was to have my own salon and have my own place to teach makeup and things. But now I'm like, I really don't want that anymore. And you know, at the time I was 18 and I really didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, and it did take me a long time to decide or realise what I wanted to do. But yeah, I really want to just do full-time content creating. By the way, this brush that I'm using is from the Laroc 20-piece Pro brush set. This foundation brush is so good. It's literally so good. The next question is, how did you get into makeup? Which is a simple story. Before I answer this question, I'm just going to go over what I'm using again. So I'm going to go back in with my Helene Double Base Concealer. This is in shade 1. I'm just going to use this under my eyes, and then I'm going to use shade 2 on like my forehead and my chin. These brushes, by the way, I know some of you are probably going to ask in the comment section. These are from my friend Nosh MUA on Instagram. She has her own brushes called the Face Spanker brush set, and all the brushes are like this shape. So you'll get like the bigger ones, I'll show you, all flat brushes, so they're kind of all this kind of shape. To like really help you define. So I just really like the smaller ones for like putting on my cream products. Basically how I got into makeup. So I always wanted to I've always been into makeup. I've been doing my own makeup since I was literally like 11. I used to do my makeup at home with like the little makeup I had with them like old dusty ass, crusty ass palettes with like the little tiny applicator sponge thing. When I was literally like 11, I used to come home from school and do crazy random makeup looks. Nothing like crazy, you know, I just used to like playing with makeup. And then the older I started getting, I just started trying to do eye looks and, you know, just practicing makeup basically. I always wanted to start a makeup page. I was in a relationship when I was younger. When I was like 15, 16 in high school, I really wanted to start a makeup page, but around that time there was a lot of girls my age who were also starting makeup pages, and I didn't want to look, I know this sounds so stupid, but I didn't want to just look like another girl making a makeup page. I literally remember seeing people tweeting like, oh my god, everyone's making makeup pages, everyone's calling themselves makeup artists. It really put me off, and I really just didn't want to look like just another girl making a makeup page. Anyway, my relationship ended and it was awful, and I decided I was just gonna make it as a little bit of a distraction and, you know, something to do, something to focus all my energy on. It's so stupid because I was so young, but I really was heartbroken. That's basically how my Instagram journey started. I was into makeup before Instagram, but not like I am now. So yeah, I basically got my heart broke, and that's why that's how I started doing what I'm doing. Like I said, over the first lockdown was when my Instagram started to really grow, and when I've really started to realise this is what I wanted to do with my life basically. So that's how I got fully into makeup. I've been seeing people do this highlight thing on TikTok and things, like the TikTok trend. I don't know if I actually like it. I've been doing it, but I feel like you can literally see where the concealer is. If you wanted to shop this concealer, you can actually shop and use my code JUSTNICOLE to get 15% off. I really recommend to get this, especially if you're a makeup artist. Like, you need this in your kit. I'm gonna use my JUNO sponge just to like blend that in fully. So next I'm going to go in with my Fit Me concealer in shade 50. The colour of this, the cream contour, is just so beautiful. It's like olive, but it's kind of like a cool undertone, but it's not too cool, but it's not warm, and it's just the perfect contour shade. So the next question that I'm going to answer is, does makeup help with anxiety? Don't know already, I do actually suffer with anxiety. I have done since probably like high school, to be fair, but at the time I didn't really know that it was anxiety. I didn't really know what was wrong with me, but now I do know that I do suffer with anxiety, and I personally think yes, and I think a lot of people would say this as well, that it does help with anxiety. Whenever I'm feeling, you know, kind of stressed or I'm having anxiety and things, I just sit and just play with makeup and do a makeup look or whatever. My anxiety will just go. Especially if like I stay off my phone while I'm doing it. Most of the time I'll be like making TikToks or TikTok live on when I'm doing my makeup really helps me relax. And I have a few girls and guys that come on and always come on and watch me and talk to me while I do my live, and that makes me so happy. So yeah, I would say makeup definitely helps with anxiety. So this is all the places that I'll contour when I'm doing my cream contour. I know it looks excessive, I know, I actually know, but it's just the way I like to do my cream contour basically. Yeah, if you're a person that suffers from anxiety and, you know, you don't really know how to make yourself feel better, if you haven't tried makeup therapy, definitely do, because I really do think it would help a lot of people. Don't get me wrong, sometimes makeup will stress me out, like especially if I'm trying to do like an Instagram makeup. That's also normal, do you know what I mean? Like, your makeup won't go perfect every single time that you do it. Just want to have a bit of stress relief, want to make yourself feel better, I would definitely recommend trying some makeup therapy. So for like my smaller areas, I will just take this brush, again from the NOSH MUA Face Spanker brush set, and I'll just buff it in basically. I also saw this nose contouring on TikTok. This girl's nose looked insane, man. Oh my god, it looked so nice. So I was like, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go back in right under my eyes. This is with Maybelline Fit Me concealer in 05. This is really, I think this is the lightest, pretty sure this is the lightest shade that they do. And I just really like to like neaten up my nose contour with this concealer. So the next question that I have is, what tips do you have for small makeup artists and aspiring makeup artists? So obviously I'm still a small makeup artist myself, do you know what I mean? I'm not a big makeup artist. I'm just Nicole, but I do have some tips. Like I said, I didn't actually mean to grow my page. It was a huge accident, do you know what I mean? It was a happy accident. But while I'm answering this question, I'm just gonna do my cream blusher. This is made by bynic0le Mango Daiquiri Blush, which is cream blush basically. This shade, I know you probably all like orange blush, Nicole. What do you mean? But just watch. You can just watch, okay? I'm gonna blend it out with my Real Techniques Instapop cheek brush. This is what I always use for cream blush. So my tips for an aspiring makeup artist, I'm going to talk about like tips for growing your Instagram as well. So aspiring makeup artists, be consistent. If you haven't got a clientele yet and you haven't actually started growing your clientele, what I did was I just asked some of my friends and just girls basically to come model for me to get content. So I had like a little bit of a portfolio on Instagram to showcase what I could do basically, which when I first started wasn't anything to brag about. But you know, I was getting my name out there, building a portfolio for myself. Sorry if I'm slightly zoomed in than what I was a second ago because my camera died. I had to put a new battery in. I'm just gonna go in with a bit of Sweet Cheeks from made by bynic0le as well. So you need to build your portfolio and be consistent with what you post. And if you've not got that much content to post, you're not going to show up on a lot of people's feeds. So that's why I try and have something to post at least once every day or every 2 days. Because I want to stay on people's feeds. I want people to see me every day. I don't want people to forget about me basically. And just be confident with it. Just honestly just go for it. Don't put it off. And you can do anything that you want. Charge what you think your work is worth. So when I first started, I remember I think I was charging £10 or maybe 15. I think it was £10 and 15 with lashes. Better that I got, I could notice when my work was getting better and when I was improving as an artist. And that's when I would put my price up. I would put my price up by like £5 every time. But just be confident with it. Don't let what other people have to say put you off. They don't matter at the end of the day. So don't let what anyone else has to say about you put you off. But the thing is with makeup, you have to love it. You have to really want it. You have to really want to pursue it as a career to get somewhere with it, if you know what I mean. So be really consistent, be really passionate. Don't care about what anyone else has to say basically. Someone said I'm having real problem gaining subscribers. Any tips? No. This is my first YouTube video. I don't know. Maybe one day I can help you with that, but right now, no. Sorry. Someone said, how do you stay creative with your looks? So I'm going to just set my face while I'm answering this question. Trusty Laura Mercier translucent powder. You can actually shop this on Look Fantastic and you can use LFTFNICOLE to get 20% off this powder. I don't know if there's a lot of artists that do this. I was speaking to an artist yesterday and she was like, oh my god, that's such a good idea. I have an idea for you. You know how you can save things on Instagram? I have a couple of folders on there. And when I see a look that I like, I always save it into my inspo folder. I have an inspo folder. There they are. So as you can see, this is my unsure clients folder. Jen on the thing because she's absolutely beautiful. This is my artist for inspo folder. So if I just go in here, you can see I'll just save all sorts of looks that I think are really cool. And that I look at her, man. Wow, she's so pretty. I'm obsessed with you, Jen. And I'll just save things in here that I think look cool or that I like the look of. That's basically how I will stay creative. I'm one of them people, I hate that I'm like this. It is really annoying, but I can't just like look at something and get inspo from it. Look at this makeup brush and be like, oh wow, I'm gonna inspired by that. I'm not that kind of person, and I always have been. Like in high school I did art, but I could never draw things from the top of my head. I had to physically see someone else's work and draw from that to be able to draw. Basically, I can't draw anymore, but when I could, that's what I used to do. Someone said, this is just a really quick question, do you support small MUAs? Of course I do. Of course. I was that girl once. I was that small MUA once. I'm still a small MUA, do you know what I mean? I am. But of course I do. Of course. Of course. It's more zoomed in than before. Sorry, I don't really know how to work this camera, okay? I'm trying. I am trying. Next question is, if you had to wear a look for the rest of your life, what would it be? Easy. I'm just going to bronze my face. I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier Baked Powder Bronzer. This is in shade 2. Kind of reminds me of the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. It's really, really nice. I found it look fantastic, and you can use my code LFTFNICOLE to get 20% off. If I had to wear one look for the rest of my life, what would it be? So, it would be this kind of skin. Obviously, it would. Like, I know you're probably all thinking, Nicole, that's a lot. I know, okay, I know. Probably just like a brown wing. I do that a lot. That's like my everyday makeup. That is what I would do. If I could like actually just print that on my face like a tattoo, that'd be amazing. Why does it look like that on camera? Oh my god, that looks so weird on camera. I promise it doesn't look like that. Whatever you're seeing, it's not real. Okay, it looks better in this mirror here. Where do you aspire to be in the next 5 years, and where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? So I'm going to take my Jordana Prom Queen blush. Obsessed with this. It's so nice. These blushes are really good. I really recommend the Lots of Love blush. This is really pink. If you don't really like a pink blush, I would recommend maybe Lots of Love, or if you like a coral blush, Fruit Punch, 100%. In the next 5 years, I want to be in my own house. Definitely my own apartment. I want an apartment. I don't want like a flat somewhere. I want like an apartment in Manchester, maybe on like Deansgate. Definitely want to be my own place, my own space. But ideally be on the property ladder, so have a mortgage. I don't know if that's realistic right now, but that's definitely what I really want. Big following on YouTube, maybe like 1 million. that's a I mean, 5 years, that's a long time. If I stay consistent with this, I can definitely do that. Definitely have a huge following on Instagram. Me living with my baby Otis. If you don't already know, I have 2 cats actually, Mabel and Otis, but Otis, he's my baby. We got him to make me happy basically. So I'd love to be living with Otis. At the moment I'm living at my dad's, and Otis is living at my mum's, and hopefully have like a cat family, maybe like 4 or 5 cats. That'd be great. I'd love that. My goals are to do with makeup. I don't know if I see myself makeup teaching in the next 5 years. I actually do want to just do influencing in social media, so maybe that'll be there, maybe not. Someone asked me, do you prefer doing makeup on clients or on yourself? While I'm answering this, I'm just gonna do my highlights. So I'm gonna be using so I'm going to use the Real Thing highlighter by Colourpop, and I'm also going to use the Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlighter. When I first started my makeup page, oh my god, that's so pretty. My own makeup, that's what I love doing, but I was trying to get into clients, and when I eventually got into clients at first, it made me so nervous. Doing clients literally scared me. But the more you do it, the more you enjoy it basically. So definitely myself at first, but then the more clients I started to do, I would prefer doing clients, because you know, you just get good at what you're doing the most of, which at the time was clients. I kind of hated doing my own makeup. Like, I'd like doing my everyday makeup like this, but doing my eye makeup and stuff, I was like, no thank you, not for me. I like doing them both the same, to be honest. I love them both the same. I love doing my own makeup because I literally get to do whatever I want. I can spend as long as I want on it. If I mess up, I can just take it off. But I love doing clients because I like the work environment. Love my clients. I like them both the same. Someone asked, do you remember your very first makeup appointment? I'm gonna just do like a really subtle eye look. I'm gonna go in with my Kash Beauty Crystal Nights palette. Such a pretty palette. So now I'm just going to pop on some lashes. These lashes are from Primalash. These are in style Smoke Show. I'm really afraid this is out of focus because I just really can't tell. If you struggle to put on your lashes, then I'm here to save the day. What you're going to need is a hand mirror. One that you can hold, you know what I mean? Obviously a hand mirror. You're just going to want to put it in front of you like this. If you're trying to do it with a mirror that's up here in front of you and your eyes are literally like this, how are you ever going to reach your lash line? Have you ever asked yourself that? No, because you still can't put your lashes on, can you? No. So I'm here to help. So hand mirror, and wait for your lashes to dry for a couple of minutes. Get your hand mirror like this and make sure you're looking down in the mirror. You can see your whole lash line in the mirror. Just pop it on top. Just pop it on. Actually, how easy was that? So someone asked, do you remember your very first makeup appointment? Yes, I do. I'm going to answer this while I'm putting on my lip liner and my lipstick. So my pencil from Coco Cosmetics by Chloe. This is in 08. I'm pretty sure. 08 or 02. It was actually a girl who was in my form at high school. I didn't have a kit. She was like the same kind of skin tone as me, same skin colour. I didn't have a lot of makeup. And she asked if I could do her makeup, to which I was like, I mean, I don't know. Yeah. I remember I charged her £5. So I basically made nothing because I went out and bought them eyelashes from Boots, Eyelaw. I remember they cost me £5. I made nothing. So yeah, I do, and it was not great. It wasn't good, but I was like 15 or maybe 16 at the time. Look back at the first makeup I did before I had my page and think, oh my god, that is terrible. That's that basically. And now I've improved so much and I literally love every single makeup that I do. I set my face with some of the All Nighter by Urban Decay. So with the primer, top notch combo. That is it. I am finished. That is my first ever YouTube video. It's taken me so long to do it, and I know, and I'm sorry, but I did it now. I finally did it, and I'm gonna try and be so consistent. Well, I'm gonna try and get like, for now, because if you don't already know, I am still working and I have like other content to do, Instagram content and things. So yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do like maybe one video a week or every 2 weeks, which isn't a lot, I know, I'm so sorry, but you know, your girl's got other work commitments. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please, if you haven't already subscribed, please do. If you don't have an account and you're just watching on like a non-account, please make one. Why not? You know, like, actually, why not? What is your reason? You don't have one. I thought so. So yeah, make an account, subscribe, and like this video, and turn on my notifications so you can get a notification every time I upload, and leave a comment of what other YouTube videos you would like to see from me. So yeah, I really hope you all enjoyed this YouTube video. I know it's been a really long time coming, but you know, I got there in the end. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Is this even focused? I can't tell. She has her own brushes called the brush set. I really need to work on my makeup technology. Oh my god. Makeup terminology. Is that focus? Non-brawl. What? How was a happy accident? I promise I don't look this orange in real life. Is this focused? Is this focused? I don't know why my camera just keeps stopping. NICOLE said it would. NICOLE, why'd you lie to me, girl? It said it would just keep rolling. Just feel like people will be like, your eyebrows look